Hey guys, AlexTheGameboy here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a little project that I've been trying out, and that's slipcovers for Game Boy games, just regular standard Game Boy cartridges, a lot like those that were given with the NES games back in the NES day. So this is my first one. It was meant to fit this snugly as Zelda, and I like the design of this one. I really like the spine that I made here. I think it works well. Here it has the Master Sword, and yeah, I like the Game Boy at the top as well. I think it turned out pretty well, but it didn't stick together well, and as you can see, it's a lot bigger, it's taller, it's wider, and it's deeper, so yeah, that was kind of a wasted effort, but I did go on to try different ones. Now, before I start, I want to give a shout out to G-Unit Climber, who actually influenced this idea. He made custom, like, NES cartridge sleeves like this, but he, like, customized them in the way I have with Zelda on this one. There will be a link to his video in the description, and if I can do one of those things where it comes up with like a video here, it's like an annotation, I'll try that, but I don't know if I can do that without being like his partner or something like that, so yeah. The next one that I made was Dr. Mario. I think it turned out well as well. I really like this bit that I added, the top bit Game Boy, and it really did make it easier to work with these covers because they're like square, and so it was hard to stretch them into like a taller rectangle. But the spine on it, pretty cool, and then I added like the little germ from Dr. Mario, or from the artwork shown in Dr. Mario. Snapshot, some writing, and some more thingies, and there it is. This one fits very nicely, very snug, fits together well. However, I did do it the wrong way. If you're going to be looking at the spine of a book, you'd expect to look at that side for the front, but it's the back, because I did it the wrong way around, but no big deal. I'm thinking about getting the whole set reprinted anyway at some point, like professionally at a print shop, so I'll probably do that. But Dr. Mario, I then made these four, starting with Tetris. This one was pretty tricky, and I'll tell you why. On the back and the side, they both have a pattern. As you see, it's just plain purple there on the extra bit. A bit like what I was talking about with the whole Game Boy sign and the rectangle. The artwork's usually in a square, and it's hard to stretch out over the whole thing and have that bit. So when there was a pattern, it doesn't look as good as it should, but I think it turned out pretty nice. And as you can see, Tetris there, and up there, I don't know if that's getting on shot, but a little screenshot of Tetris for the Game Boy. I really like the way that the art style worked out on this one, and yeah, it's nice and snug. So Tetris, so very nice and snug on that. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Next up, Super Mario Land. Spine is yellow. We have a little Goomba from Paper Mario. Game Boy thing there again, and the artwork I think was pretty decent. And the back matches the spine with the same yellow. You can't read these on the camera because I'm using the phone camera, to be honest, and the lens doesn't really focus because it doesn't have its own like zooming lens. But yeah, I think it worked out well. Basically, you can read these as well, as I'm going to be saying, so you can read them in real life. Next one is my favourite of them all, and that is Kirby's Dream Land. Not the game, the slipcover, but Kirby's Dream Land, my favourite one out of them all, because it just fits so well. It printed out really nicely, the colours are great, and yeah, I think the design looks pretty decent as well. I actually had to edit all the trees and stuff, and I put Kirby's Dream Land on myself to get it to fit properly. But I think the effort was worth it. It fits really nicely, real snug. And that's Kirby's Dream Land. So, yep. And the last but not the least, I had another go at trying the Zelda Link's Awakening. I'm a big Zelda fan, so I thought, nah, I'm not going to leave a half-hearted effort with this one. Triforce at the top there, if you can see it. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening front cover, and I actually put a back cover on it this time, with the sort of riding the screenshots. And that one's Zelda. And actually this one I messed up with that side. I made the sides a bit too small, but that's okay because that's the back. So when they're like stood up like that, you don't really see that, so it doesn't bother me too much. I really like these because they stack up real well, like that. I think they look real nice on like a little shelf, whatever. You can always stack them, you know. Who knows? You know, in my opinion, it just looks better than a stack of grey cartridges. Again, I want to thank G-Unit Kalima for helping me out getting the sizes for the NES slipcovers so that I could adjust them to fit Game Boys, and giving me the general idea. So, yeah, thanks for watching. This has been AlexTheGameboy with Game Boy NES slipcovers custom. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm trying to get subscribers and trying to get a bit bigger on YouTube, so it'd be helpful if you guys could subscribe, because I think that means that the more subscribers I have, the more recommended videos I'll be on. So even if it's just short term, you don't like my videos, you can always unsubscribe, but I'd appreciate it greatly if you guys could subscribe. If not, just likes and comments. I like to stay in the gaming communities on forums, so I'd like to see that here. You know, comment, I'll talk to you about stuff. If you want to know anything about these, then I'll be happy to help. So again, thanks to G-Unit Kalima, and have a nice day.